Welcome to the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast.
Hello everyone, this is Jarvis Escott with What's Happening Birmingham. Today I have the honor and pleasure of being with Mr. Mike Dunnavant. He is owner of the Wine Loft, just in case if you all wondering where I'm at right now. Mike, thank you so much.
Well, thank you for the honor of doing this with me.
Good. So, in case you all don't know, Wine Loft is located on 1st Avenue North
And 22nd Street.
and it has been a staple of Birmingham nightlife since.
We opened in 2007, started to build out in 2006. When we first opened, this was a dead zone. After it got dark, you didn't see anybody. It was one of those, as they say, they rolled the sidewalks up, and that was it. But in the last 4 or 5 years, that has changed. It has really gotten busy downtown now. It's kind of nice to see.
So what gave you the inspiration to start this type of business?
Well, I got to tell you, if you go back a few years, my wife and I were married in 1997, and we were married in Napa Valley.
Okay.
So wine was in my blood.
Oh, okay.
And actually, I looked at opening a bottle shop, where you just go and buy the bottles and take them out. And I went as far as developing a business plan and just never pulled the trigger on that. And I started a smoothie business, and then I started a boardwalk fries at Alabama Adventure, and I was doing those, and they were just working the stew out of me.
Okay.
Because, I was living in Trussville and had the business at Alabama Adventure. It's 50 miles one way, and sometimes I was having to drive it twice a day. So when the opportunity came along for this started out as a franchise. And when it came along, it's like, okay, it's time for me to go ahead and jump into the wine business that I wanted to be in for years. And so I did jump in. I sold the other 2 businesses, and the rest is history, as they say.
So let me ask you the number one question that everybody always asks you is, how many selection of wines do you have?
We have 200 different wines on our list. And then, of course, we have a lot of bottles of each of those, but we have 200 different selections. Of those, about half of them we offer by the glass.
Okay.
And we try to keep those selections from around the world. Of course, we cover all the major wine areas in France and Italy and Germany and the different places in the United States. But then we have some not so popular places like Macedonia and places like that.
So one of the things I always tell people about this place is one I call it hidden gems, is that you have great food. So
We do. We have what we call a tapas menu, which is small plates menu. Although several of our items are big enough to be entrees, our shrimp and grits, filet salad, our pizzas are big size, they're 12-inch pizzas. But we have about 20 to 25 different offerings, regular offerings, and then we have about 15 or so more that we offer for events. So we have quite a bit, and we do it all here.
All right, so pretty much you're open. What days?
We're open normally Tuesday through Saturday. We open at 5 o'clock, and we normally close at 10 during the week and midnights on the weekend.
All right, but you do a lot of special events as well?
We do tons of special events. That's in fact, that today is the majority of our business. Anything from wedding receptions to rehearsal dinners to birthday parties to we do things like a SWAC event and classic events and showers, bridal showers, just on and on and on. So, and we enjoy doing those. It's, that makes it a little more predictable business than walk-in, so we enjoy the events.
Well, I'll be remiss if I wouldn't ask a question to probably some people that think about getting married or special events, because springtime's coming up. What could you tell them from your perspective as far as having an event venue when it comes to planning?
Plan early.
Okay, all right.
Plan early, because I know we have stuff booked out into the middle of next year already. Okay. So, especially if you're planning a popular weekend, let's say a bye week when Auburn and Alabama are both off in the fall, everyone wants to have that weekend to have their special event. And so if you want that weekend, you better plan really early.
Okay.
But that'd be the key thing. And I got to tell you, since we're talking about events, I got to tell you who my event coordinator is and how to get in touch with her is Kristen Warren. And you can reach her email, KRISTIN, at Wine Loft Birmingham. It's WINELOFTBHAM.com. Or you can call her, 205-213-2031.
One thing I want to go back to earlier was like, you was one, I mentioned you was one of the first people to start, a restaurant or a bar downtown. How has the food scene changed in Birmingham? Since you have eyewitness to it.
Well, we have a lot more variety, which is a lot of fun. I live a block and a half away, and it's almost like pulling a tooth to make me get in the car and go somewhere to get something to eat because I have so much variety downtown. And I've noticed that a lot of the millennials, as they're coming of age, it's a kind of a thing with them to find these different menu items and check them out. So you'll see them coming in. It's like you got something new on. If you show something new on the menu, they come in. They want to see what it is and how it compares to something they had somewhere else. So I think you get some. It's almost like a techie.
Okay.
For food, and they're fun. They're fun.
Well, one question I want to ask for somebody that's maybe thinking about starting a restaurant business, what advice would you give them?
Again, do your homework. Plan. Look at all your demographics. Make sure that you match up with what you're trying to do. You don't want to open something that you think is a great idea. It could be a great idea at XYZ spot, but if you open it at ABC spot, it won't work. So do your homework. Make sure that you got and make sure you're funded well.
Okay.
Because I mean,
funded well. Okay.
I always go back to something my dad always said on planning a project. He says, figure everything you can figure as far as what it's going to cost you, and add 25%. And that's about true for starting a business also. Figure everything you can and add 25% because there's always going to be unknowns.
All right, and one thing too I want to mention, in this era of got Waiter and DoorDash and Grubhub, as you've seen that type of...
We're seeing some activity in those, and we're not real comfortable with all of them yet because we're just not sure how our food is being handled as it goes out the door. We know what it is when it goes out the door, but we don't know what it's going to be when it goes in that customer's door. And so we're starting to work with some of them, but like I say, we're not fully comfortable with all of them.
All right, that's one thing people have to always think about. It's like you're transporting the food from that location to your home, and you don't know what's going on between that trip.
Yeah, and we have no control. They call us, place the order, and they say they're going to pick it up a certain time, and maybe they're on time, or maybe they're 20 minutes late, and the food sits there, and then maybe they take a half hour to get it out to them. We're afraid we're going to take dings on the quality of our food because whatever this delivery service is doing.
What about as far as, since you've been in the restaurant business for a number of years, how is your perception of customer service? How has that changed, or what's your philosophy?
You always try to take care of your customers as best as possible because, repeat business is the key to this business. So, if you're arrogant or snotty or whatever with your customers, you're not going to have that repeat business. And so we always try to err on the side of the customer.
Okay. And finally, for more information, they'd like to get in contact and book an event?
Again, we have Kristen, but you can just go to our website and then you can find all the information there. We have our event information sheets out there. We have our wine menu out there. We have our food menu out there. We have all our contact information, but it's Wine Loft Birmingham, WINELOFTBHAM.com. And we look forward to seeing all of you down here.
All right, Mike, thank you again.
Thank you.
Always been a pleasure doing business with you over the last couple of years.
You and I got started about the same time.
Yes.
We've kind of grown together.
Yeah, and I thank you, and I tell you guys, please check this venue out. It's definitely a staple of Birmingham downtown. You probably hear all the cars in the background because it's always busy. and it's a great place to stop after 5 o'clock or just any time of the week.
Yeah.
So Mike, thank you again. Thank you all once again for watching this video. Please check out my website, what'shappeningbirmingham.com, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you all again and have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast. Please check out our website, app, or subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest videos today.